Am I the bad guy for refusing to hire my cousin at my small business? I run a small coffee shop that I've poured my heart and savings into. It's my dream, but it's also quite fragile. Just one bad month could leave me scrambling to keep the lights on. Recently, my cousin, who's been struggling to find work, asked me for a job. He insisted that family should help family, which sounded reasonable at first. However, there's a catch. My cousin has a history of being unreliable. He's been let go from multiple jobs for showing up late, frequently calling out, and having conflicts with managers. I've seen this behavior firsthand at family gatherings. He'll promise to help set up, then vanish until it's time to eat. I explained to him that I can't risk my business on someone who doesn't take responsibility seriously. I suggested that maybe down the line, when my business is more stable, I could consider it. This didn't sit well with him. He exploded, accusing me of turning my back on family and acting superior. To make matters more complicated, my parents are siding with him, urging me to give him a chance because they believe he just needs someone to believe in him. Now, I'm feeling torn. I don't want to be the villain who abandoned family, but I also can't jeopardize everything I've worked so hard for. So, am I in the wrong for refusing to hire my cousin?
Am I the bad guy for refusing to give my fiancé access to my emergency fund? I've been with my fiancé for 3 years, and we're set to tie the knot in just 6 months. Before we met, I built up a solid emergency fund, enough to cover about 8 months of living expenses. It's in a separate account, just in my name, because I've always believed in having financial security. Recently, my fiancé discovered how much I have saved and suggested we combine it with his savings. He thought it would be a great way to start our marriage with everything shared. Here's the catch. He doesn't really have much saved up. He tends to live in the moment and spend freely. I explained that I'm open to combining our future income after we're married, but I'd like to keep my emergency fund separate for now. He got upset, saying it sounded like I was planning for a divorce. He argued that if I truly trusted him, I wouldn't need a safety net that's only in my name. Since then, he's been distant, saying it makes him feel like I don't see him as a true life partner. My friends are divided on this. Some think I'm wise to protect myself, while others believe that marriage should mean full transparency and shared finances. So, am I in the wrong for refusing to combine my emergency fund before we say I'll do?
Am I the bad guy for asking my friend group to send deposits up front for the trip after last time only half paid me back? Every year, my friend group of 6 takes a trip together, and I usually handle all the planning, from booking the Airbnb to organizing activities. Last year, I ended up covering an extra $600 because everyone kept saying, "I'll pay you back later." But guess what? Only half of them actually did. So as we started planning this year's trip, I thought it would be smart to ask everyone to send a deposit up front. That way, I wouldn't have to dip into my own pocket again. But when I brought it up, some friends got a bit upset. They said it was complicating things and that I was overthinking it. One of them even asked, "You're usually good at this. What's changed?" I just wanted to make sure we all contribute fairly this time.
My wife, 29F, went through my phone behind my 30M and deleted all of my screenshots and conversation. How do I go about all of this? Last night while I was in the shower, my wife decided to go through my phone. What she discovered was a collection of 5 months' worth of screenshots and conversations that I had kept hidden. You see, we had been separated for a while, and when she moved back in around the holidays, things didn't exactly improve. To protect myself, I had documented our conversations, some troubling moments, and even photos of things she had broken. I thought it was wise to keep a record, just in case we needed to discuss our relationship in a more serious light. When she found all of this, she was understandably upset and asked why I had it hidden. I explained that it was for our protection, in case we decided to part ways again. In a moment of frustration, she deleted everything, my hidden files, our conversations, even the ones on her phone. Thankfully, I had sent copies of everything to a family member just in case. I also had a note on my phone detailing everything that had happened over the past months, but she hadn't discovered that yet. I quickly sent that note to my family member too, just to be safe. Tomorrow I have a therapy session scheduled, and I plan to discuss everything that's been happening. It's a tough situation, but I'm hoping to find some clarity and guidance on how to move forward.